to catch this, folks. I was driving by. Catch old Porky climbing the tree here. Try to zoom in on him. I'm out roaming the back roads and seen Porky here. And I thought, what the heck? I'll get some footage of Porky. I'll plug him into the video I made for today. Yeah, he's just climbing. He didn't like me stopping. And it's funny because Porky's, I guess you could say he tried running from me, but hi Porky, you're fine. You're fine. You didn't have to climb way up there. But I'm just shaky too. Oh, Porky. But yeah, he tried running from me, but Porkies don't run well. And he grabbed the nearest popple tree here and skedaddled. And here he is. And he'll go up there till he finds a good comfy branch. There he goes. Yep. Get out on a branch. He'll just make himself comfortable. Well, I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to get out of here and let Porky go about his business. You're okay, fella. I'm leaving. So there. I'll add that to the video. Yeah, you can see the trucks over there. It was just kind of a mad dash in the woods to catch him. I'm just out running around the back roads today and just saw old Porky and figured I'd better stop and say hi. So, you have a good day there, Porcupine. Say see you later, folks. Yeah, bye-bye, Porky. He's wondering, why in the world is that guy pointing that thing at me? Okay, we'll go on to something else. Well, hi, folks. Guess what? I'm out at Pine Lake. I'm not going fishing, guys. Not today. I just wanted to see what the access was like in here. And I no more than pulled in and parked, and here comes a big Forest Service truck plowing up the trail and drives through. And from here, that trail's all muck. I'm gonna hike down there and take a look at it. I don't know if I'm driving in there today or not. I might. We'll see. I just want to see if there's people down there using it or not. Another week and a half or so, I'm going to be out here camping and hanging out at the lake for a day or two. But today, this is what I'm doing. I'm just heading down here, checking it out, the access. We got yesterday, all of this was snow covered. It was all snow covered. And guess what? Today's forecast, yesterday, when I looked at the forecast for today, 80% chance of rain for today and 49 degrees. Right now it's 60 degrees. There's not a single cloud in the sky. Not one. Not one. Well, I'm hoping that this is coming out okay because I got a new microphone on here because I lost a microphone last week hiking into some waterfalls. So I'm hoping this microphone works okay today, and we're going to film a little going down to the lake and then around the lake a little bit and then back out here. But that's what this video is about, is visiting Pine Lake. So come on, let's head down there and see if Pine Lake's looking good. Hopefully it's good access for driving in there. I don't care if the truck gets a little muddy, but I don't want to be getting stuck either. This fella that I just seen drive out, he was giving her when he come out of there, so I don't know what the road's going to be like. We'll find out though. Let's head down. Now I haven't got a tripod with me. I'm just hand carrying today. This is the road I came in on. Well, if you call it a road, it's more of just a 2-track trail, but hopefully you can tell it gets kind of muddy and nasty right there. And then it gets, yeah, pretty yucky right in here. I'll go through the brush to get around high ground here, and then I'll hike on down in there, see if the road's any good, and if it is, I might come back up, grab the truck, and head on down there. Actually, hiking down in here, once I got past that first big mud hole, it's wet. I mean, the ground's wet. But that big truck that came up through here, I can see just by his tracks, by his tire tracks, that yeah, it's not really a road bed, it's just a trail cut through here, and it's tight. His truck was the full width of the trail. A couple of odd spots here, but it looks solid, at least solid enough. And I believe what I'm going to end up doing, I'll know in just a moment. If there's nobody else down here, I'm going to, yeah, here's a soft spot, but it's only about 15-20 feet long here, so yeah, it's skedaddle right across that. And looking, there's footprints going in and out, one set in, one set out. So I think he did the same thing I'm doing. He walked down in to see if he wanted to really bring his truck in here, and doesn't look like there's anybody down here. Oh, I can hear the birds singing. Another day I wish I had my fishing rod, but I've got to let you guys know it's late in the afternoon. It's already 4:30, and this was totally unplanned coming down here. See, now I can get down here. This is soft. It's kind of sugar sand, and I can tell the tire tracks looks like it's the same rig, but looks like they've been down in here a couple of times. Somebody's already been in here using that fire pit area right over here. They were probably in here, I would suspect, Friday or Saturday. They weren't in here yesterday. It was snowing like a devil. Yeah, I can get down in here, and I can back into any part of this camp area here. Pretty soft here by the landing, the way it looks. And boy, the water's high. I mean, it was a mix of rain and snow, but there was a good solid 2 inches of snow on the ground up here yesterday. And coming up, there's still patches of snow in the woods. Oh yeah, that truck, he backed right down in here. You know, and looking at the size of that truck, I'm suspecting that truck was drawing water. It's a Forest Service truck, and he probably came down here to draw water, because he backed that truck right down here. Looking at his tracks, he ended right about here, and the water's real murky and muddy right in this spot. Probably had a suction line out there, and he was pulling water onto his truck. A lot of those Forest Service trucks got water tanks on them for doing spot fire management. But yeah, I'll have the kayak within 2 weeks, and then I'll be out here fishing. This lake used to have a lot of bass in it. You know, they're not monster bass. You get a 3-pounder, you're doing good. But fun to catch them. And they got there's a lot of bluegills in here, so I could definitely catch some dinner and have some fun catching bass in here. I can see it now. And perfect lake for my kayak. Perfect landing for it here too. I mean, the campsite's right up there. I can tug the kayak right down here, put it in, anywhere along here. And then there's actually a campsite back in there that would be even better yet. I'd be out of the way, out of mine. I could put the kayak in right over by that campsite. So yeah, it's looking good. Only about a couple weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks at the most. Oh yeah, there's fish. I just saw one right out here. Surface feeding. There's a light breeze today. Lots of bird song. Oh boy, are the birds singing. I actually think this microphone might even be picking up the bird song. If the weather's good and I have the opportunity, I might come out here and just, this is really the only spot on this lake that I could, but I could cast a line out here and maybe see if I can hook a bluegill or two, or maybe a bass off of here. I might do that the next opportunity I get. Come out here and do that. Just put the camera on the tripod on the bank here and just do some casting and still fishing. Get me a few crawlers. Grab myself a couple, at least a dozen crawlers, and then maybe I can, because at least with crawlers I can fish for gills and bass right off the bank here. Well, we'll see. I'm going to try to get out here. But you can see there's a dock out here sitting right there. See how far away it is? This lake is usually low enough that where this brush is here and along here where that log's laying, you can usually walk right out to where that dock is half submerged. So the water is super high this year, super high. This is actually way out here is where you usually would be getting to the water's edge, right where that brush starts. That's where the water's edge typically is. All of this water in here is because of the high lake levels from all the winter snow we had and all the rain we've been getting this spring so far. But look at this. I mean, 80% chance of rain today and 49 degrees. Well, 60 degrees and not a cloud in the sky, not a single cloud in the sky. Yeah, my last visit here got me fired up to want to be back. I just don't want to be in here when there's a bunch of other campers. And what I really want to do is get in here. I'll have to get that blow down out of the way, but drive my truck back in here. I don't know how much the wind is affecting this new microphone. Hopefully not too much. But yeah, I'd love to get the truck in here. And use this little campsite. It's got enough stone here to have a fire pit. There used to be a stack of wood there last time I was out. There's just a few chunks of 2x4 and the like. I think they moved all the wood over to that other camp, whoever was out here last. I can see ATV's been in here. And there's a beaten trail that goes down this way that I haven't explored. But right here is where I'd be putting the kayak in. I mean, right off my camp. This would be awesome. I got this blow down birch in here that come in here and camp. I can buck that up and somebody can get some use out of it for firewood. But yeah, this little trail, I don't want this video to go too terribly long, but I'm going to walk this just a little bit to see, because it is obviously a worn trail. I mean, a lot of people come back here during the summer, but I just want to see where this goes. And there's the other pond that's off of the lake here. It's not connected to the lake, but someone told me that there's at least bluegills in it, so that's interesting. Yeah, this is a pretty good little trail going through here, but where does it go? Oh, and they were mistaken when they told me. I guess it's because of the high water, but that trail typically goes right through here. Yeah, I seen a bunch of tadpoles. The frogs are breeding. Looks like the trail went straight through and up, goes up that hill. But this is connected. The pond is connected to the lake. There's a little channel running through here, connecting the pond and the lake. That's good news. That does mean that pond probably has a population of fish in it. Now, coming down here, let's see if I can. Oh yeah, tadpoles everywhere, everywhere. Big old tadpoles. Bass gotta love them things. You can see, I hope, I have a heck of a time because my viewer on my camera doesn't work so well. But we'll see. Right there, turtles out sunning on a log. There's three good-sized turtles enjoying the sun, soaking in the sun. But this is a sweet spot. Now I would really love it out here, camping for 2-3 days and not having anybody else here, and being able to explore the whole lake. But there's a lot of lake here that can't be Oh, I just had a fish jump over here. That's awesome. That tells me a lot right there. I mean, yeah, that one. Oh, they're just hitting the top water. I don't know if camera probably won't catch it, but right in this little area, surrounded by them reeds, there's a bunch of top surface activity there for a moment. Like 3 good big hits. So, yeah, I suspect bass. But yeah, you cannot fish this lake without a canoe or a kayak. And this is supposed to be a motor-free lake. No motors. But I can almost count on it. I come out here, and there'll be other people, and some moron that doesn't realize that here in the state of Wisconsin, there are many actually, small lakes like this that are motor restricted. You're not to have any outboard motors on your watercraft. But oh no, they'll come in here with a jet ski, or I saw on one small lake that is totally motor free, and it's that lake. Oh, this pond is, looking at it, I can tell it's deep. It's deep. I'll want to paddle back in here and fish, definitely. But what I was saying is this one little lake I was at, it's posted. I mean, clear as a bell. There's no excuse to say, oh, I didn't realize, because it's plainly posted, no motorboats. I get there, and this guy's got himself an 18-foot Lund with a 60 horse Evinrude outboard on it, and he's buzzing around that little lake that is no bigger than this lake. And he's buzzing around that lake with that boat, and that lake is really deep in the bottom, and out center of the lake, but 60% of the lake is got an average depth of approximately 4 to 5 feet. And he's out there churning that all up with that big outboard, wrecking all the fishing on that lake. Even though it's posted, no motors. Yeah, people. So, I'll say goodbye to you folks up here once I get back up by the truck. We'll see you up there. Well, folks, there you are. Nice little walk down into Pine Lake. These single beautiful days that we've been getting are just killing me. They're just killing me. This would have been a perfect camp day, even if it was just a day camp, especially if I had my kayak. It would have been just awesome. I can see the Forest Service has been coming in and out, and I figured it out. They got a couple of controlled burns going on. So they're down here to get water while they work those controlled burns. So that would be the only interruption, it looks like, that I'd have if I was here today for the whole day. But I got here at 4:30, it's almost 5. Well, no, it is 5. Only took a half hour hike down in there and back out. Next time I'll be driving right down there. But I will be back out here with the kayak and with my tent that mounts on my truck, and be camping out here on and off this season whenever there's not a bunch of people here. So we're gonna wrap this video up, I guess, and this is another one of those deals where I didn't see it coming. At about 3:30, quarter to 4, I told myself I gotta get out of town. I just gotta get out of here. This beautiful day all wasted away because it was supposed to rain all day. It's absolutely gorgeous out. So I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I got one more stop I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna video there, but one more stop to make. And then I gotta go back home. So until the next one, guys, hey, if you haven't subscribed, boy, I can't even see this screen. If you haven't subscribed, punch my ugly mug. We'll have some videos on the side for you. And until the next time, you all have a very, very nice day. Bye-bye.